So hi guys, today I'm comparing the Sennheiser HD58x from Massdrop with the Beyerdinamic DT770 Pro's 80 ohm version. They come about at the same price point at about $150 or $70. It's not a big difference. But in the performance they are actually quite different, because these are V-shaped closed headphones and these are open and mid-forward. So let's quickly summarize the build and comfort. The Beyerdinamics are built to last, you can tell, and at the same time the Sennheiser feels a bit more fragile, so I wouldn't want to sit on them, because for example this part is also plastic, so you have to be more careful with it. And well, comfort wise they are also quite similar, but the Sennheisers have a bit more clamp, and also, as you can see, they are pushing more on the bottom of the ear pads, so the force is more evenly distributed on the Beyerdinamic. So once again, 1+ for the Beyers here. So let's talk about the sound. What's the biggest difference here? The Beyerdinamics have a really good resolution, meaning you will hear every instrument even when they are playing, together. It separates every sound very nicely. And the Sennheisers have a more natural sound, a more open sound, and if you listen to, for example, classical music, it will feel more natural. So you might ask, which one is better? And actually I would say that the Beyerdinamics again, because most modern music has a lot of electronic instruments, synthesizers, electronic guitars, effects, and so on. And in the Sennheisers they just get blended together. So in the end the sound is a lot more clear on the Beyerdinamics. So I was enjoying music more on the Beyerdinamics, but of course I have to add, if you are listening to classical music where you have one microphone like in the middle of the room and you record the full orchestra, these have an advantage because one, they are more natural, so natural sounding instruments like a symphony will sound better, but also they have better imaging, so they can tell that okay, this instrument is playing from exactly there, that different instrument is right there. It's excellent for that. The Beyerdinamics don't do that, but I think in the mastering of most modern music, the information is just not there in the track, which sound is coming from where. So yeah, overall I like, for this reason, the Beyerdinamics more. But as I have told you in the previous video, you have to EQ it. Just check the description for the link for that video. And oh yeah, one more thing regarding gaming. I have tried it in FPS games, for example Doom. In Doom there is not much difference, to be honest. Maybe it's a little bit better on the Beyerdinamics. It's more dynamic, more lively, it's more enjoyable. But in competitive games like, I don't know, Battlefield, for example, the Sennheisers is just amazing. They are so accurate at pinpointing enemy location. It almost feels like cheating, to be honest. It's really incredible. For example, you can hear a guy running around a rock, and you can tell that, yeah, he's exactly where. In the Beyerdinamics, you just hear a more general direction that, yeah, he's somewhere behind a rock. Maybe you can tell which direction he's going, but with this, you're just, you don't see the enemy, but with your ears you do see them. So yeah. So what is next? Well, if I had a magical power, I would mix the benefits of both headphones. I don't want to miss the resolution the buyers have. I think that's really important for me. But I would also want to have better imaging, like the HD. But also it would be nice to have a bigger soundstage, because actually there wasn't a too big difference. These are open, these are closed, but it doesn't feel that much different. Of course you can tell it right away, but it's I think the resolution and imaging plays a bigger part on the whole impression you get from these headphones. So neither of them are perfect, but I think the Beyers are very enjoyable after EQ, and if you have a niche need, competitive gaming or classical music, the HDR is better. But I think my quest is not done here. I will still experiment and try different headphones, because I'm curious and I see room for improvement. So I will keep you updated. If I will have a new pair, I will share my opinion on it. Thanks for listening. Bye.